I'm just taking my potato flakes and I'm adding these flakes, and I'll just keep stirring. Now I'm adding the potato flakes. It's basically the same idea as when you're making mashed potatoes with potato flakes. You add your flakes into your liquid until it's the consistency of mashed potatoes you want, and in this case you add your flakes until you have thick, creamy soup. So there you have it. This is outdoor cream of potato vegetable soup. Okay, we're going to be taking out our biscuits to check on them. Now remember, it's just a very low bed of coals. Very hot. And there you have it. Here's your biscuits. Oh, you can see they're cooked all the way through. They're just too hot to hold. Hot, steamy potato, mashed potato biscuits. They're going to go really well with our soup. Now I want to show you something. Once you've made the soup and you let it sit, it gets really thick, and that's okay. You want it to go like that. What you do is you just simply add a little more water and mix that up, and it'll get it to the consistency that you desire. And a can of soup like this will easily feed 2 people. And the little bit of dough that we mixed up for the biscuits, I only used half. You can see that made 2 biscuits. So using that little amount, you can make 4 nice biscuits to go along with your bowl of soup. The last thing that I would like to show you today is how to make hash browns. We had one of our viewers ask if I could make hash browns in cast iron over the fire. Now, that's really not a hard thing to do, but I thought since we're discussing mashed potatoes, I would show you a different other use of mashed potatoes. I've mashed the potatoes according to the directions on the box, and then I simply added a little more until I came to what looks like a lump of bread dough. It's really cold mashed potatoes. And what I'm going to do is make a couple pieces like patties and put them on my skillet. Got a little bit of olive oil in my skillet, and I'll place these on. And you can see we just have a couple of patties made out of mashed potatoes. Now, while you're cooking with cast iron, again, you want to use no flames, just a bed of coals, and it does take longer, but if you have the patience and cook over low heat, you'll come out with food that is cooked and not burnt. Alright, I've had these browning for a bit here, so I'm going to do a check on them. Simply go underneath, flip over, and now we're going to let the other side brown up. Alright, it's time to flip them over again, and I do apologize for any wind gusts that came during this video. Right now it's even starting to rain. We're having a little storm over us here, but that all adds to the fun and challenge of cooking outdoors. As you can see, these browned really nice. Now the next step, I'm just going to be breaking them all up. This allows for the hot air to move through, and believe it or not, kind of like making scrambled eggs. You start with a big base of eggs and you keep moving it around. That's the same idea with making hash browns out of mashed potatoes. So we're just going to break it up, and then we'll keep turning it over and breaking it up, and this will turn into nicely browned hash browns as we keep cooking it. Now we've added a few pieces of wood to the fire because we're working against the raindrops that are falling and a very low bed of coals after all the cooking. So we're still stirring these around, and they're almost to the point where they're just good old delicious hash browns. Okay, as you can see, the hash browns are definitely browning up real nice and crispy. So at this stage it's time to add some eggs. Got them sitting kind of in the back of the fry pan so we can keep stirring the hash browns up. And then depending on how you like your eggs, if you don't like them over easy, you can break the yolks. You can flip them. You can put a lid on the whole works and let the top cook that way. I prefer to flip them. The eggs are ready enough now where we can flip them both. And again, you would do it until the desired consistency of the egg that you prefer to eat. That's how you do it if you like them with a soft yolk. And if you like them a little harder, just let them sit a bit. Alright, so here you have your hash browns made out of mashed potatoes with fried eggs for breakfast. Alright, so over here we have our hash browns made out of mashed potatoes with fried eggs. We have our cream of mashed potato and wild green vegetable soup, and our mashed potato biscuits. So you can see there's a lot of versatility when using mashed potato mix. Now, as far as the prices, I picked up this container of, it's actually soy instant milk. It was $1.29. The baking soda, 49 cents. The mashed potato mix, 89 cents. So as you can see, these are very inexpensive meals that can be prepared in your kitchen or outside in the wild, wherever you enjoy to eat your supper. This is Tam Wendell with Bushcraft on Fire, thanking you for joining us again for another video. And what I'm going to be doing is putting a bunch of recipes together on a DVD that'll be available on our website, so be patient with me, and I'll try to incorporate all the different recipes we use here on the farm and in the bush. Thank you for joining us, and have a great day.